spiritual teacher. In my line of work, I have met people who have struggled in either seeing their heart's desires, their dreams come true, or who had no idea what it was that they really wanted for themselves. I saw that they had no direction, they were lost, afraid, and had no hope. So what happens when the power to choose and to think for yourself is taken away from you? You're no longer inspired to move. You no longer dream big, bold, wild, crazy like dreams. And your heart no longer beats for anything, is passionate for anything. Nothing. You essentially stop living, you stop desiring to live. And no matter what walk of life you come from, I found that what holds us back from daring to dream and asking for more out of our lives all came down to trauma. Trauma that comes from issues, from our past hurts, pain, suffering, and a loss experienced either in the past or something we might be currently facing today. And at the end of the day, it was all the same for everyone. And at the root of the trauma was fear. What makes me different is that when everyone else comes across something that they don't know or they don't understand, they run away from it and choose not to deal with it. Instead of helping, they pass the problem on to someone else. However, I don't agree with that way of living. Just because you think no one else is looking, or you think that the decision that you take or you decide not to take might not have a larger impact on the world, I know. I have seen the injustice that only causes more suffering and pain to not just yourself, but to everyone around you. And eventually this actually has a greater impact on the world when you stay silent and you allow yourself to your self-value to diminish when you give the cause of your trauma, which is either someone or something that has hurt you, your authority to define who you are. Because I too was hurt and allowed others to define who I was, to define what I could or couldn't do. And as a result, I limited myself from seeing what it was I was capable of creating, what I was capable of doing with my own life. They tried to take away my voice. They tried to limit me and make me feel so bad that I wanted to hide away. I eventually did let them push me so deep into this darkness that there was a moment in my life where I wished I wasn't here. But that was then. And here I am now, today. And the only solution that I found that worked for me to elevate me out of this life of depression and fear-based driven mentality of living that I had at the time, to now living life unapologetically happy, healthy, full of love, and feeling truly accepted, truly heard, powerful, and not weak, confident, and unafraid. And with this crazy like faith, knowing all my needs are forever met, and I will never lack anything. It's because of my spiritual daily practice that I now have. Because of my spiritual practice, I know I am divinely supported. I know I am enough, and I now know I have always been more than enough. Because of my commitment to identify myself as a spirit having a human experience, I have given up my life and made it my mission to live in my highest truth, to live boldly, to give without expecting anything back, to lead by example, always from a space of love and light, and a result of holding the space of healing for myself. I have been able to help people reclaim their power, their confidence, by seeing that all they ever wanted is already and always has been within them. Working together, you will be taught the tools that you need to establish a daily, committed spiritual path of your own understanding, so you can find and turn on, tap in, and tune into your true inner still voice found within each and every one of us. By doing so, you will be free to live your life by your own inner guidance. You will overcome the fears that have been holding you back from daring to dream big, bold, wild, crazy-like dreams, asking more from your life. You will have unlimited happiness, endless peace, confidence, and joy.